Hello everyone, I am Catechus, and today we will be continuing our guided walkthrough for Breath of Fire 3. Last episode we encountered the Ogre Road monster on our way towards McNeil Village, but it escaped. This episode we will see if anything has changed in our old stomping grounds. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. Here we are, our favorite twosome, ready to shake things up. Hopefully it changes when we become a well, I'm gonna stop myself there. Hopefully it changes when we get one of our old friends back. We'll see. Alright, and here we are, where we left off before, just outside the bridge to McNeil Village area. Now let's cross it. Hooray! Aw crap, and we're already stuck at the Yraall Road. What are we gonna do, more crime? I guess let's check it out. I guess as long as we don't run into Bunyan, we should be safe, right? Right? Oh, hey, would you look at that? The Windia soldiers, and it's Chunky Boy. Hey, how's it going?
I'm sorry, sirs. We'll have to ask that you wait here for the time being.
Why?
We're investigating rumors that someone from McNeil Village has been smuggling foodstuffs onto the black market.
Aw man, not even for old time's sake?
Well, no one is allowed to enter or leave until our investigation is finished.
Well, that sucks.
I guess we're stuck here for a while. Let's go and see what's happening in the village, eh?
Yeah, I guess we don't really have other options. Let's go say hi to everyone. Well, really, before we do that, and mostly because I may forget, what we're going to do is switch Ryu up. We're actually going to assign him to more magically orientated people. So we're gonna go stop in and say hi to Migus. And we're using Migus because there's really no other option for a while. And since we already unlocked him, we don't have to re-unlock him, so everything's all kosher there. And we're doing this to gain 2 int and 1 AP at level ups. But if you didn't get all of Bunyan's abilities from beforehand, make sure to talk with him first before doing this so you get his skills in case you want that. But we're good here. And also remember, it's going to be 8 levels that we have to earn to get all of Migus' skills. But there we go. Now that we've done that, we're going to head right into McNeil Village and see what's going on.
Hey, it would be nice to sleep in bed for a change. Is there an inn?
Yes, there is. But first off, what are you doing, kid?
Sir, can you get rid of the man-eating tiger too?
No. He kinda escaped. Hello, madame. Do you have beds for sale?
Welcome, looking for a room for the night?
Yes, we are.
McNeil Village has problems too, you know. There's a wild tiger on the loose, and the mayor's under investigation for wrongdoing. But we're still open for business. Gotta make a living, eh?
A tiger, huh? I wonder if it's the same one that got away from us on the Ogre Road.
Got away? You mean you didn't kill it?
No. Was I supposed to?
Should we have?
A few days ago, that tiger showed up, wounded. It ran up into the Cedar woods up north of here.
I know that area.
I'm not blaming you or anything, but you should stay away from the forest. There's nothing worse than hunting a wounded animal.
Perhaps we are not to blame, but would you like us to take care of the tiger for you?
Would you? Oh, that would be wonderful. I'll give you a special rate on the room as thanks.
I guess that means free, because we just got to rest.
Good luck.
Yeah, we're gonna need it. Alright, well, Gar's a bit chunky to walk around with, so we're gonna use Ryu. And up here, we get to witness some of the investigation going on. Hello, madame.
I see nothing, I hear nothing, I know nothing.
Oh, okay. Right. Hey, you look familiar.
That's right, sir. Mayor McNeil has been up to no good for a long time. Yes, sir.
It looks like this one has a grudge against McNeil for some reason. Yeah, don't trust a word he says either. But anyway, sounds like we should go to Cedar Grove, and we gotta go basically to our old clubhouse. So we're gonna enter from this side, up by Bunyan's cabin. And none of the enemies are new, so I'm not even gonna go over them. We just gotta, well, get in a fight with them. BRB. Easy peasy. Now, if you did want to grind out the fairy village, this is the prime spot to do it because the fights go really quick. But anyway, one more fight. Anyway, up in here is the treehouse. Tipo. Ryu. Oh no. Oh, hi, Ray. No. Memories. Anyway, we know the way. Just gotta go up here. What do you want, car?
You want to go alone?
Yeah, a little bit.
Huh. It's my guess you know something about that tiger. In that case, I'll wait for you here.
Appreciate it, bud. Do. I hope I don't get mauled to death. But yeah, just gotta go up here, follow the roars, and sooner than later. Ryu? Is that you? Sure is. Boy, you got scruffy. Was that you on Ogre Road? Sure was. Ah! So that was you! What's so funny? Doesn't that just beat all? I never imagined I'd get beat by you, Ryu. I wasn't holding back at all. Seriously? Still, I mean, it's nice to know you're okay, Ryu. I mean, I thought I did too, bud. On the far end of Ogre Road, there's a black market. The guys who tried to kill us, the ones working with McNeil, came from there. It took me a while, but I finally tracked them down. I kept an eye on who went in and out of the black market from the road. I kept on attacking them. I thought I would avenge you and Tipo, but look how I ended up. I feel a little better now knowing at least you're alive and well. But I can't stop. Not until I teach those guys not to mess with me or my family. Yeah, but, bud. Oh well, I guess there's a bit of good news and bad news there. But at least we know where he's going. Hey Gar, guess what I found?
What happened to the man-eating tiger?
He's not here anymore.
So to the village?
Yepers, and that's what we gotta do. Go all the way back to the village. Which means more fighting. God darn it. But I guess it is a good thing we didn't actually kill the tiger. Not sure Ryu would take that very well. Oh well, almost out to the world map. And just like they said, we gotta head on over to McNeil Village and hope for the best. Well, we got cheery music, but not a cheery scene. Hey, you okay? Ah, it hurts. Good gravy, that's a lot of blood.
I wonder if that wasn't Ray just now. Oh no, he must have come back to take revenge on us.
A little bit, yeah. I guess this man must have made someone angry for some reason. Oh, you don't even know the half of it. I can't believe it, right in front of our eyes. Someone came running up and knocked this man down, and then ran off towards the manor. Alright, well, I think that's a bit more of stabbing than knocking down. Oh well, stabbings aside, let's head over to the manor. Still cheerful music, though, so that's kind of nice. And these guys don't really have anything interesting to say. We're gonna head up to the manor. Do. I hope Ray didn't kill anyone else.
I think I understand now.
You sure about that?
Why Ray hates these people so much. The mayor's behind all this, right?
Yep.
This may not be for me to say, but aren't you interested in getting revenge, Ryu? Like Ray?
Nah, I'm over it, man.
I see. I suppose things would get out of hand if you used your power.
Understatement. Wait, what? Well, speak of the devil. And va-va-voom! Mr. McNeil, you have been found guilty of smuggling. In the name of the King of Windia, I hereby arrest you. No, you got it all wrong. It wasn't me, really. We know a thing or two about your friends Phaleo and Sunder, the ones who work for the organization you told us about, but they, are dead, right? Gar and Ryu? In the flesh. Rebel, 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 rebel.
Long time no see. So this is the infamous mayor, huh? We might be able to tell you a little something about that organization, but first, I think you should send him off to Windia without delay.
Yeah, there might be a ray involved here. All right, Gar. Return to the castle and take Mr. McNeil with you. Like now? So it took 10 years to get him? Now, please tell me what's going on.
And that's what happened.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought I'd have to read it all. Huh, the power of the brood. Ryu. I don't know what to say. It's all so big.
That's what she said.
I mean,
I only just realized that while I have fought the dragons for almost 500 years, I still know almost nothing about them. Of course, Ryu himself is the one who must be really curious about them. Right, bud?
I see. Let's concentrate on more urgent matters now, though, okay? Don't give me that look. What if Sin City is the headquarters of that gang? We should go check it out. Really? No matter how hard we think about it, we're not going to figure anything out about the brood just standing here, so we should take care of the business at hand. The investigation! New Nina, same problems. So let's get going. You know how to get to Sin City, right? Yeah, yep, and there we go. We got Nina back in our party. We're now a full-fledged party. And equipment-wise, she is exactly what you left her with. So in my case, nothing really good. But I am going to give her the gold hairpin because it's pretty good for her. And not much of anything else. It did also ruin our tactic, so I'm going to set that back to attack with Gar in the lead so he gets all tanky. There we go. Now we just gotta, you know, head towards it. What now? Oh, and by the way, don't worry about McNeil. No matter how strong that tiger is, he won't be able to break into the castle. Bold statement. Oh, come on. Ray, you're being a nuisance. But yeah, there we are. We are done with McNeil Village. Now we just have to backtrack all the way through Mount Levitt and the Ogre Road. But since we just recently did that trek, I'll just meet you outside Sin City. BRB. There we go. Nice and easy. And just like they said, we want to head on over to Sin City. I hope Nina's ready for this. Why is it quiet? Something's not right.
That smell, it's blood.
Wait, what? Dude can smell blood? Nina, you might want to get in the back there. Oh no, our weird pants friend. The tiger came in and surprised us. Ah! A man-eating tiger. That wasn't supposed to be on the menu. Oh, good gravy. Yeah, it looks like Ray did a little bit of devastation around here, but if we head all the way around, now that the bridge is down for us, we can enter their main office. With this guy. How you doing?
A tiger came and attacked us. Said he wanted the boss. But the boss took off a long time ago. He probably ran off to the checkpoint up north.
Okay, luckily there's treasure over here with an old painting. That's one of those items to sell to the fairies when they have the antique shop. What do you need, Nina? A tiger? It has to be Ray. He must have given up on McNeil and come here. Good job, Eagle Eye.
He's still trying to make it up to himself for that time long ago when he couldn't protect Ryu.
And Depot. Don't forget about him. But what's the point in doing that now? Besides, if he kills the boss, how will we be able to interrogate him? This isn't Law and Order, Nina. This is more like Judge Dredd. He wants to be judge and executioner. But with that, we are kind of done in Sin City forever. Now, remember, the checkpoint is just to the left up here to the northwest. However, before you enter, go to camp. Seriously, we're going to go to camp, we are going to rest, and we are going to save. Hey Nina, what's up? I understand how he feels about what happened in the past, but killing the Dawn of the organization won't bring Tipo back to life. But what if it did? Hey Gar, what's up?
I'm sure that even Ray realizes that destroying the organization means nothing at this point.
That's true, but I don't think he cares. But anyway, so 2 things to do. 1, make sure someone has influence, and right now I have that on Gar. And 2, you're going to want to rest, and then you are going to want to save, because we have one of the game's hardest fights after this, and it can go really well or really not well. So yeah, now that I'm all saved up and Gar has influence, we're gonna head to the checkpoint. Oh no, not the music. Quick, we got, oh no. Are we too, we're too late. Wow, look at this guy.
It's a tiger.
The tiger goes rawr.
What do you think you're doing? Do you know who I am?
I don't think he cares. I know who you are. You're the Dawn of Sin City, the high and mighty Mikba, right?
Well then, you know what'll happen to you if you mess with me, right? I'll ignore what you've done to Sin City, just as long as you stop your little game now, okay?
That's what your men said years ago, when they came to kill us, that our game had gone too far. But unfortunately, I'm still a kid at heart, you see. I just don't know when to quit. Ryu, I thought you'd show up. If I'd been this strong then as I am now, maybe I could have saved Tipo. You know he's still alive, right? But I never wanted to. Oh, Ray, there's a thing over there. That's why I just kept goofing off, playing robber.
I was afraid of my own strength.
I'm afraid of his, Ray. Well, that's not good. And there we go. Now we have to choose a party. And Ray and Ryu are mandatory, so it's basically pick your third. And for that, I'm going with Gar, because he's the one with influence. And then I'm going to set it up again in the attack formation with Gar in the lead.
Afraid to hurt people? You, a man-eating tiger? Our power's been given to us by God to use as we see fit. Use it to make your own life better, like me. Ryu, huh? You're the punk who killed Baleo and the others, aren't you?
Well, one of.
Good. I can tie up all the loose ends at once.
Yeah, well, before that, let's go over the boss real quick. So this is Mikba. He has both Lucky Strike and Reprisal, so he's going to counter a lot and get a lot of crits. Other than that, he is strong to status and death and has no weaknesses. For abilities, he has 2 learnable ones, Multi-Strike, which is up to 3 hits at less damage, it's not too great, and then Resist, which makes you invulnerable for 1 turn. Both can be learned elsewhere. Seriously, do not waste your time trying to learn them here. Other than that, he has Venom Breath to poison the party, and Quake, which is Earth to the party. So, when it comes to fighting him, our strategy is going to be hope and prayer. So first thing we're going to do, Ryu is faster than Gar, so we're going to have him throw an ammonia at Ray to bring him back to life, and then Gar to use a vitamin on him, and hopefully that works. Alright, yeah, sure, poison us, that's cool. Now, once Ray comes back, he's going to immediately turn into the were-tiger. And in doing so, he is going to attack anyone, even his own party. It's very annoying. If we're lucky, he's going to attack Mikba, because he does a lot of damage. Now, there is a way to kind of make him attack Mikba, and that's what we have influence. But first off, Ryu, we're going to have him cast shield 2 times. Gar is going to use influence, and you only have to use this once unless Gar or Ray die. If one of them die, then you have to redo all of this. It's a big problem. Oh, good, he went after Mikba. But like I said, Ray does a lot of damage as a kitty cat. It's kind of like he's a meta. Ow. And there we go. Gar has influenced him, so now he will only attack Mikba until Mikba, Gar, or Ray die. Now, Ryu, we're going to have him do shield 1 more time. Gar is now on heal duty. That's all he's going to do. He's going to keep us alive. And, yeah, Ray's just going to attack. Now, because Mikba has a high crit and counters a lot, that's why we want the shield. We want to live. And there we go. Ryu technically didn't need the healing, but I was worried. Now that Ryu has done shield twice, we're going to ascend, and we're not going to do anything creative, just fire and defense. Perfect. Gar, everyone seems to be fine, so we're going to switch him to defend. And Ray gonna Ray. Ow! That did big damage. Alright. Oh good, yeah, hit Ryu. He tanky. Now that Ryu's a dragon, we're just gonna have him do the claw. Gar, you're going to try to keep Ray alive. Ray, don't screw it up. Okay, good. Oh, we got our own reprisal. Nice. Ryu does okay damage. But he can tank a hit. That's the main thing here. So yeah, welcome to the fight now. It's called Stay Alive. That's the fight. Speaking of which, Gar, I need you to live. Now this is kind of a meta build for late and endgame, just having Ray, Were-Tiger, and someone like Gar or Momo heal and keep everyone alive. This one takes a bit more hand-holding, that's why I don't like it as much. And we're not going to worry too much about Ryu's health, because if he dies, he just goes back into people, but we're still going to throw him a bone here, because the other two are doing fine. Or not. Ow. Holy crap. So much for doing good. Now we're doing bad. This is not good. Oh, come on. He's countering everything. This is why I said Mikba is one of the hardest fights in this game. You're just forced into this scenario. Alright, because Ryu, you know, only has one more turn left, we're not going to focus on healing him. Instead, we're going to try to keep Ray alive. And that's easier said than done. Oh good, he didn't counter. Fantastic. We might have a chance here. Okay, alright. This is going in our favor, and I am not used to this. This is one of those few fights where just stay alive, do whatever you have to do. Alright, Gar, you are going to heal yourself because you're not doing well. Alright, don't counter. Don't do it. Yes. So far, so good. Oh, and we like multi-strike. It does low damage. We like this. I don't even know if it can crit. Oh, man. I don't even know if there's a back to this chair. That's how on the edge I am. There we go. Ryu's out of juice. It's okay. Mikva's almost dead. I think. I really haven't been keeping track. But now we have 2 people who can heal Ray. And that's all we need. And I'm going to set Ryu and Gar to defend. And Ray did it! He took him out! What is that death animation? Oh, a great victory indeed. Oh, man. Oh, that sucked. Oh, I hate this fight so much. Happy now, you freak tiger? Yeah, a little bit. This is what your power is for. To get rid of those who get in your way. Too bad. But it looks like the people you're looking for, Baleo and Sunder, have already been killed by that kid there. Cough, cough. Oh, boy. I'm still on the edge of my seat. The power of the brood? You're saying you used it on them to avenge us? Is that right, Ryu? A little bit, yeah. What have I been doing then? Does it mean anything, Ryu? Even now, without your help, I probably wouldn't have won. Probably not, no. What do you say? Why don't you and I go get them? Go get those fools in McNeil Village who let them do this to us. With your power, we'd kill them all in no time, right? No. Hold it. In the name of Windia, I won't allow you to get away with that. I was just kidding. Ever since Ryu beat me on Ogre Road, I realized I wouldn't be able to even the score. I thought that if I used my power, changing into a tiger, I'd be stronger than anything else. But in the end, I wasn't even able to control my own power. All I did was just run around attacking things. But hurting people is not true power, is it? I don't know, man. If that's all the power of the brood was based upon, I would have no hesitation in exterminating them. The brood fought a war, huh? And almost destroyed the world. Isn't that the power Mikva was talking about? Probably. The same power of death and destruction, only on a scale completely beyond yours or his. How many times do I have to say it? Ryu's not going to destroy the world or anything. Yeah, we know. Why even is there such power, such dangerous power in the world? Now that the brood have been destroyed, the only one who can answer that is our God. So that's why you want to meet God. You don't joke around, do you? I got a few questions of my own, like why do people like Mikva and me have our powers? That was a weird place for triumphant music. But hey, Ray joined the party. And, sorry Nina, but I'm getting rid of you and I'm putting Gar back in. Now, luckily Ray did gain some levels in his time without us, but equipment, not the greatest. Let's see if we have anything better for him. Night Helm. Oh, I don't know, a Scale Mail, and that's kind of all we got for him. Ability-wise, he can now change into the Were-Tiger, but remember, yeah, he becomes Berserk unless you have someone with Influence. And with his speed stat, there's another formation where you can crank it up even further, and then if he's in the lead, everyone on your team has his speed stat, and that's kind of the meta build. But like I said before, it's got way too much setup and maintaining, so I'm not going to follow that one. But either way, we're injured and poisoned, so let's head to camp. Hey Nina, what's up? Have you forgotten that to get across the bridge to the Eastern Lands, we need the King's permission? Aw, crap. That's right, we do. What do you think about that, Gar? Any new plans?
If we want to learn more about the Brood, we should head east to Angel Tower.
Yeah, but what about the king? Hey, we're still poisoned in camp. I didn't know you could do that. You brooding, Ray? For years, I kept investigating the organization, but I never heard nothing about Tipo. I guess that really means... Yeah, don't say it, bud. It's okay. But for now, I think this is where we're going to call it quits. So this has been part 29 of our Breath of Fire 3 guided walkthrough, where we caught back up with Nina, and hey, Ray's not dead, so that's cool. Stay tuned for the next episode as we continue heading east and maybe pop into Windia. If you like the episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.